Y'all ready? 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 Raiders! Y'all ready? 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 Take it to the house. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Raiders, let's go Raiders. Raiders, let's go Raiders. Raiders, let's go Raiders. Let's go Raiders. Let's go get 'em. Raiders, let's go Raiders. Raiders, let's go Raiders. GC Raiders, let's go Raiders to the house. Raiders, let's go.
What's going on, fellas? What's going on?
What's going on?
All right, we in episode 1, the pilot episode. We're gonna do the hour with the Raiders. Got your coach, your host here, D Brock. Got Coach Al and Coach Chris. We're just gonna share a little insight on how the day went on our opening day. Anybody want to start on what they saw or how they saw the proceed football season going?
I'll start.
I looked at every level, and I saw just a lot of effort. Effort is like, you guys know me. I'm all about effort. I can care if we lose 10 out of 10 games, man, as long as we go out there every day and try our hardest. And I saw a lot of effort at every level. It was very fun to watch. And especially with our 6U kids, how we started the season with a lot of kids that have never played before and a lot of kids coming from different teams, different organizations, different parts of the states, different ages and everything like that. The vast improvement that I've seen from every kid at 6U has been astounding and very, very fun to watch.
Yeah. And I concur with that. I feel like the same thing happened as well. Like we saw. And so the biggest elephant is our 8U. So people want to talk about the 8U and the situation with the 8U. We know the 8U has been going through changes, and the potential is there. The potential is there, and I'm not even just talking about the coach. I meant the kids. The potential is there with coaches. We now have around it coaching staff, and even talking with them on their sideline, like they have it getting together. It was like, you know what, we knew that this was going to be an issue. And then last week was last week. We only had 2 days of practice, 1.5 day of practice. So they couldn't implement what they needed to implement. So I'm not even really concerned about our 8U because I feel like that they will be competitive.
And I'm going to chime in. I echo part of what Chris said. I'm actually proud of our 6U, not because I coach 6U, but we have a lot of kids that this is their first year. And football is not easy. If football was easy, everybody will be doing it.
That's the truth.
I say that all the time.
Yeah. Exactly. So to start out the way we did as a team, not as individual, but as a team, I got to commend that. And we're just going to get better. We're going to go into every contest. We're going to be highly competitive, and we're going to put our boys in the best position to win. But we are also cognizant that we got a lot of growth to go on. So if we good now, we're going to be scary as this year goes. So I'm going to commend 6U for being where we know they are, but we got a lot of new kids on the block.
Yes, sir. I'll touch on that as well because it was scary for me to even say that I want to coach 6U. I'm like some 6-year-old boy, some 4-year-old boy. Like, man, it was. Even when we started, I wasn't locked in until I started putting stuff in place and seeing what these kids are doing. I'm like, they're giving you all that they have. And you know that they're giving you all. Some kids are better than the other kids, but they're giving you everything that they have. And to see that, like, I couldn't compare to any other time. And this is my second set of year coaching. So I got older kids I coached, and now the second, going around this time around, like, man, I've never saw myself on this age level, and it's a different task. It's a different group of kids, but I love it. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
And for those of you guys that don't know, I kind of bullied Coach Brock to come down here and coach with me. We coached, that was 3 years ago on 10U. Yeah. And we didn't have a great year. We had some kids that were actually good. They went on to do bigger things. But through that experience and with him going on the admin side, up in the organization. When he came out of that, I told him, I said, I got an opportunity for you to coach. I said, I think you're gonna like this because we get to catch these kids really young, and they want to do what you want them, what you tell them to do. They want to do it.
Right.
They want to please you. So yeah, I dragged him in here. I told him he'll understand. He'll have a better time down here with just the effort alone.
Yeah, and I always thought like football, like the first two levels, 6U and 8U, I'm like the kids is out there running around, and I didn't feel like they really grasped football until they got to 8U. Seeing these 6U kids know more than our 10U kids, oh man! And if we can start it here at 6U, like it's effortless when they get to 10. By 12 and 14, man, the wheel should just be rolling downhill. So I can appreciate that part.
And this being my first year, I didn't know what to expect from not just the kids. I didn't know what to expect from myself as someone who has zero coaching experience. But I have found myself loving helping these kids develop a love for the game and watching them focus and watching them learn. Like you can tell they're looking at you and they're absorbing it and they're understanding it. And that's such a, you take a step back, especially as a parent myself, I'm sitting here, I'm like, this is super rewarding to see all of it coming together. And then, week one, we roll out there and everything, it kind of slowed down for that moment. Sure. And I stepped back and I watched. I was like, wow, here's all that work that we put in as coaches, that we put in as parents. I mean, these kids put in 3 days a week, rain, all that they had to endure. And sit back and be like, here it is. This is the product. And, when we got that W, it was very, very, very sweet.
Yeah, and I saw a poster White put up, and you don't understand home until it hits home. Yeah, and I was reading the post, and she was saying like, yeah, we got a great group of kids, and then like I see what the effort the kids are putting in, and I see the effort that the coaches and my husband and his coaching staff is putting in, and I'm like, when you hear people say that, and then you look at it like, dang, what are we really doing? And then you think about it like, we are doing a lot, to reel these kids in. So it hit home for me reading that because I know that we're doing a lot, and to see other people see it along the line, and it requires a lot. And
to feel that recognition from outside too. It's
outside. I coached with a guy who I had to coach. I had to coach him to coach football. And that was different for me, but this man, much like the 6U kids, he gave me everything he had. Anything I asked him to do, and that was probably one of my he was always on time. He did anything I asked him, and that was like probably one of the greatest coaches experience I had with that guy because he was just soaking in everything, and no matter what I asked for him, he was learning football and he was pushing out anything that he had, and that's what it's all about. So that's why I never knock somebody to say, oh, they never played before. If you watch football and you come out here, especially at this level, even if you take the kids over here, the sprints every day, like that's the stretch them before practice, all of that stuff is important. Like when you have a chain, there's no weak links. Like all those links need to be strong. So this link don't do it because this link, no, all that need to be concurrent to make that chain strong. So don't look down on it because I never coached before you. You're doing a lot more than some other coaches I know that I've coached with that coach for years. So I want to thank you for that and congratulate you on that.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I've been having an absolute blast, and I feel like being a parent last year, having a player, and being part of the team. Being a parent, it feels different being a coach. But then, like last year, you had a lot of the parents involved, including myself. Sometimes I got yelled at for being on the field because I'm not a coach. Tony had to come over and pull me by my hood a couple of times. But you got a card on you? No, you can't be right there. So, and then I see how involved all the parents are, especially on 6. I mean, I'm sure it's the same at all levels, but I can only speak on 6U because that's where I'm at. I do have, obviously I have Declan on 8U, so I see the involvedness over there too. But man, everybody's just all hands on deck. I got parents every day like, what can we do? What can we do? I got siblings of some of our players coming up to me before practice starts, like, hey, what can my kid brother do to get better? What does he need to work on? What are his strengths and stuff like that? I'm like, I love that energy. That's an amazing energy.
Yeah, and that's what as an organization, that's what you want as an organization, because you can have 100%. a great 12U team, you can have a great 14U team, but then you don't have that lower level. If once it starts from there, and I commend our 12U team was not as great as it was this year. Our 14U team was not as great as it was this year. We had a better 10U team last year and a good 6. 6-10 is pretty much our only standout team. So what we want to make sure that we build them across the board. Yeah, I'm there from 6U to 12 to 14U because I enjoy the game. I got footage from 14U, I got footage from 12U, I got footage from 10U, and footage from 8U games. I enjoy all of that aspect of football.
Oh, I saw you were doing laps around that field for every game with that camera in hand, man. You were on point, like Brock hand to camera everywhere.
Because it's just that important. We don't have a level. I want to address, like one of the coaches said in one of the feeds last week. They was like, oh yeah, y'all may beat us on 6U or 8U, but you're not gonna beat us on 10U, 12U, and 14U. That would never come from me. Like that would never come from me. Like we can have the worst team ever, we beating you. Like because if you give us the opportunity to line up in front of you, we have an opportunity to prove you wrong that we're gonna beat you. So I kind of get down on that coach. Like, listen, man, you don't go against the org at all. Like don't go against the org. That doesn't happen. You'll never hear me say, oh yeah, 8U ain't gonna win this game. Man, I'm over there trying to make sure the underdogs come out on top so we can say we told you so type stuff. So
I just prefer to let the product on the field do the talking, man. Anybody that knows me, I like to talk a little bit of trash, but I won't talk trash about something I don't know about, and 2, something that I can't control. And anytime you get a team that steps out on that field, that's not me out on that field. That's those kids. But it is reflecting the coach. But I'm not going to let anybody. I'll let my product do my talking for me.
Okay. Yeah, we got Coach Spakes to join. Spakes, say hey to the.
Oh, King in the building.
King.
Yeah, we got King in the building.
Got King, baby.
Sound like you're trying to get together. There you go.
What's up?
What's going on, Coach?
Yes, sir.
We over here talking football, man. Just talking about the kids and the production of the kids and how important it is to teach these kids.
Most definitely.
Yeah. If there's anybody that knows about developing these kids, it's that man right there.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. And guess what? That comes first, man. Wins, losses, jury, trophies. I don't care about none of that, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. It's pretty cool. Don't lie. I mean, it's nice.
Majority, everybody want to win, but I guess because I've been doing it so long, bro. It don't even matter to me about that no more, bro.
Yeah. And I think I promise you, I may be the most competitive person on here, but 6U has humble. No, my 10U season humble. My 10U season humbled me.
Yeah.
But 6U, I gotta look at this junk a whole nother level.
It's different. Yeah.
Like this junk, it's way different from anything.
It is. You gotta have a lot of patience.
Yeah, you gotta have a lot of tape.
My biggest thing with 6U, I try to keep the parents grounded.
That's important.
I want to win. I'm very competitive. Coach Rock can tell you, I talk a lot of junk. We were about to fight in middle school.
In middle school, because they can't talk trash. That's why I ain't like that cat in middle school. Always bragging.
I want to win, but to me, it's more important to do both. Because these kids are at a level. Nobody's going to the NFL tomorrow.
Facts.
at all.
It's our job to give them a solid foundation.
What?
And if we do that right, we can build this board from the bottom up, and everything just flow straight from the bottom on up, and we produce players in a system for years to come. So I want to do them both, win and teach. And if I can do them both and come out with my outcome, that's my goal right now.
Hey, but before we move forward, I want to address some stuff. So it's some stuff floating around that me and Spades don't get along. Me and Spades don't like each other. Let me tell you what I don't like about Spades. I don't like if I got to be on the other side of the field coaching against this guy. So that's what I like to take place at. As long as I ain't got to be on the other side of the field, me and this guy good, because I know what he brings. And if I got to coach against this guy, like we got some more problems, but we good.
Listen, I don't think we're gonna coach against each other this year at all.
Okay.
You might meet Bam, but I don't think you meet on AU.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like coaching against you either.
Everybody
was
was
last year, so I know exactly what you're gonna bring.
Everybody was calling me y'all about the L, about the loss. I ain't even care nothing about that loss, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had nothing to do with it, honestly. I ain't,
I know.
I'm a parent. I'm just a parent right now. I wasn't subbing nobody, because it's like, tell me how y'all feel about this. And I know I got the most outspoken people, the less biased people on this phone on this live right now. All three of y'all are very upfront, honest. So I'm glad I can ask this question for y'all. So how do y'all feel about, like, I don't know if y'all did it before, but if you go into somebody else's team and they're the head coach and you just feel like you don't really want to step on nobody's shoes, or that's my situation right now. You know what I mean? I don't really know what to do, because I'm so used to being a head coach. Yeah. And I've been a head coach so long, I be want to put stuff in and enforce stuff, but it's like, I don't want to step on nobody's toes because I'm not that type of person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can definitely understand that, because I'm around DJ, I'm around Brock, I'm around, some of these guys that have been doing this for a while. And yeah, I'm a coach on this team, but like, I'm trying to get out of their way and learn from them at the same time while coaching these kids. So I get that. I get that feeling. I'm trying not to counter whatever it is that they're teaching these kids. I'm trying to, just piggyback off of what they're doing,
right?
Without crossing the border, without crossing any lines, or like you said, stepping on anybody's toes.
I would say, coach. I would say, coach, go ahead and enjoy being a parent. I'm talking about pay your $5, your $8 at the door, and sit up in the stand. I kid you not. There's no other way. He's
on the VIP league.
No. Don't even ask to get in for free. Pay your $8, sit up in the stand, get your food from the concession stand, and go on home. When it's time to go home, you talk to Deucizer and you walk on out with your kid. Like, bro, that is a great feeling.
And that's like, you kind of earned that too, dude, because you put in your work, you did your time, dude. It must be nice to just sit back and kind of watch, I understand you're going to want to jump out there and be aggressive and, no, you guys should do this. But as a parent, you're going to be sitting there like, this is pretty nice, and kind of just sit back and absorb.
Yeah, at some point, I know you're gonna be back, but this year, man, I'm telling you, pay your $8 and go home. And so when they go to 0-0, they say they prayers, get their little snack, man. Walk on out of there.
It's hard, bro. Listen, I'm gonna tell you how hard it is, man. I was last week. I had came early just to see, my boy Al play. You feel me? So I'm gonna check my brother out, man. Let me check Al out and come check out Chris. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I go there. I seen something. I immediately, I like, Al, look, I ain't trying to step on your toes, but bro, where your corners at, bro? What they doing? Where the corners at? I can't help it, man.
Yeah.
I can't help it, man. I like to help, man.
Yeah.
You're married to the game, bro.
Right. Yeah. I like to help, man. You feel me? Like I tell Brockman, when me and Brockman talk, man, I'm a Raider for heart, man. I've been at the Raiders for 10 years, man. So it's very emotional for me to not be there this year, bro. Like, it's hard, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
I can definitely imagine. And my advice comes from a different place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I shoot straight with you. Just coaching last year, coming behind you. First of all, I'm okay with being the Indian or the Chief. Because at the end of the day, I'm trying to get the job done.
Right.
So when I came in behind you, I was like, Coach, you know who I am. You know where I'm at. whatever you need me to be, I got you. And I
Right.
threw in my little 2 cents with the kids whenever I had the chance. But my idea was not step on toes, but no coach can coach all kids. So I
Correct.
knew I was gonna touch some of them.
Correct.
So,
Correct.
Yeah,
And
and
that's
I
how
was
it is for me
Responsibility.
too. I'm the same way, bro. Like I don't care about titles. I don't care about being the top dog. You feel me? Because guess what? If I'm around coaches that have the same passion as me, far as for the kids, and we there for the right reasons, I'm
Yep.
fine.
yeah,
I
that
could be
title
under,
on me.
I could be up under either one of y'all, and I'm fine with that. Because guess what? I know genuine that y'all is here for the kids, and y'all gonna do the right stuff. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know y'all shit. Y'all know
Yeah.
y'all shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just like me coaching with Al. The last time I coached with Al, I was the head coach. Now he's
Right.
the head coach. Man, I could be this person. I actually didn't even want the whole responsibility to run the defense. But you know, I'm okay with that. If he say, and that's what my coach said. It ain't because like, oh yeah, I know better. I know, nah, bro. My coach
Right.
said this. My coach said this. This is what we doing. I tell people, yeah, he the head coach over there. Go talk to him
Yep.
about that. That's that guy right there.
Can you
Yes, sir.
miss it? But I had to bully that joker to get him to coach with me this year. I had to get his wife involved.
So they had to get the wife involved. He called in the lifeline on me. They
Oh,
double
you
teamed
went straight to the source, coach.
I know they were double teaming me, man. I'm like,
Yeah, we all sitting here as men and coaches, man, but we all got some woman right now calling shots behind the scenes.
Listen, it's so hard, man. And then my baby ain't chilly, and so it's like that getting me the most. So it's like,
hey,
yeah, man, it's emotional over here for my family, bro. Right now, it's emotional, bro.
All right, so it's an elephant in the room. I won't make you go too far, but I mean, I go too far down the rabbit hole. How many plays did June get yesterday?
Oh Lord.
there go the question.
Hey, the
Lord.
Let me take a drink first. So let me.
Okay, go ahead.
So
And the reason I asked because I'm shocked.
Inquiring minds.
Yeah, people want to know.
He actually got. I'm gonna be honest with you. I counted. It was about 5. No, he got 2 the first half. That's when he got the face mask. So he actually got. I'm gonna be honest with you, about 4 or 5. But the crazy part about it is when they gave it to him with the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, y'all know what he did.
Yeah, that's
Both times, 50 yards, and one was like 60. You know what I mean?
God,
But yes, but you know me, I ain't say nothing. You know how I am. I'm gonna let them coach. You know what I mean? I ain't say nothing because sometimes you got to sit back and actually let them see it themselves. You know what I mean?
You didn't have to say nothing. June said it for you.
Right. So I ain't say nothing. You know what I mean? So I just let it be. You feel me? So with that being a fact, I'm gonna let y'all know because y'all family to me. Now, starting this week, tomorrow, now they don't move me back to the OC now.
Okay. There you go. That's why he don't want to pay $8. That's why he don't want to pay $8. That's what it is.
No, but it wasn't me. We had to have a meeting. Like I said, it's not about me. Far as June, you can put June at center guard.
anywhere.
I don't care. I'm not
Yeah,
stats
I
I don't care about stats. You feel me? But when something brought to my attention from my wife, it's a whole different level now. So now I'm dealing with some whole different type of shit going on. When she texting me, writing me, saying stuff, I'm like, oh Lord.
That's mama. That's Mama Bear right there, man.
And she know the game, so she know the game. So and it's hard, you know what I mean? But me and the coaches, we reached the agreement. Shit, they had the president called me and the AD called me this morning.
Okay.
Like, shit.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
When I heard it, I just didn't understand. My question was, do they know who they have? As a coach, you got to know your players, baby.
And Al,
That's the number one
to keep it
job.
real with you, brother, he the youngest in the backfield. There, he the youngest in the backfield. But I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Like you say, like y'all tell me back home, if you're a dog, you're a dog, bro. He's just different, bro. He's just different, bro. He's just different.
Our whole talk yesterday, even on my ride home with the wife, June did not like this that guy. Like this
He's
is
different,
that guy.
dog. He's different. Then he had an interception. He had an interception. He dropped it. I'm like, June, you gotta capitalize off that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta capitalize off that, man. But it's still a learning curve for him, man. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. It is.
He's still learning.
But that,
as long
that
as he's
talent
still
there, and I know the right coach and our coaches should be able to see that and capitalize off that. Point, period, blank.
But let me tell y'all who was the big surprise yesterday, though. Surprise y'all.
oh,
Surprise y'all. It's for the hit you hard, Al. Gonna hit you hard, Chris. Kamel. Oh,
I was just about to say.
goodness.
Oh, you don't gotta tell me nothing I don't know.
He came around. That's good,
Listen.
man.
Listen, I only been working with him. I promise you. I only been working with Kamel 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks. And I'm not taking credit for his God ability. 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
He's a problem.
He's always been a dog.
But
Okay.
Chris, Al, y'all know what he was doing last year. Even Brock knew. He'll get the
Yeah.
ball. Brock sent me the film. He running with his head sideways.
Yeah.
Feel me? Bro, he showed his butt yesterday.
that's what's
He
up.
always had talent. It was
Yeah,
just not
Bam told me he had 3.
Yes.
nice.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Right.
Good for him. I love watching that kid, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
what position he played? King?
He the running back and he the linebacker.
And
Okay,
linebacker.
he like CJ then.
Yeah, he was that kid was one of the best linebackers we had on that fall team.
Yep.
Listen, man.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
just
can't
shook
wait
my
to see
head when
it.
I seen it. I shut my head when I seen it, and as I'm shaking my head, his daddy calling me at the same time. I said, damn.
Yeah, we had a pretty good day of football yesterday. Like our kids, they
I already knew it though.
The
I already
org, yeah, the org itself, man. We enjoy Chris. We enjoy Landon Lake. They're great people with us, man. So we love anytime we go out there to their field, and this second time they came to us, and we enjoyed each other. Our team did their job. Team U went out there and they put the staple in.
I still got it fresh. I forget what I was on the other side. I was on the other sideline for something, and I was walking around in that 10U game when they threw that touchdown pass. And I swear, this kid, 2 defenders in front of him,
Oh yeah,
falling backward, pin located that ball in the air over the defenders. 1 hand,
It was
2 hands, pulled down.
and brought it down.
I'm like, these kids are 10?
I know. I
10
heard you
years
say
old
that.
making plays like that. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I was still playing with Tonka toys at 10. Not doing nothing like that.
So not doing that.
I'm like, these kids at 10, first of all, it looks like half of them drove themselves to the game.
Yep.
Wow.
Right?
They did.
Maybe it's my, I grew up in Massachusetts. We weren't that big down there. Like football up there, nobody cares. If it ain't the Patriots, it's like so. Seeing it down here, being a part of it, I'm like, it's like a damn religion down here for football.
Yeah.
So yeah, football is real. Football is real for us.
And I am so enthralled with it. I'm all in.
I love it though, man. I like what y'all doing over there. And I seen it like last week when I was at Jamboree. I caught like a couple games, 12U, 14U. I stayed out there all day through the storm, everything.
I know. Out there in the lake, walking around in the lake out there.
Yeah, I just wanted to see what my Raiders.
Yeah, I
was
took my
gonna do,
shoes off, man. I was soaked.
I was so happy to see that though. Like, and I told people, I said, hey, the Raiders ain't gonna be sweet. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm telling you now. You think they gonna be sweet this year? They're not sweet. I seen it with my own eyes. There ain't nothing nobody can tell me. So let me tell y'all.
And that Jamboree,
I gotta.
you gotta remember, we missed that practice.
It tells a
We
lot.
missed
People
that
don't
practice
take it, but it
Thursday
tells a lot.
before the Jamboree. And I feel like that Thursday before any game, Jamboree, regular season, anything like that, that practice is most crucial.
Wow. But
So
let me
we
tell y'all
didn't
what the
have
highlight
that
was
practice
to me.
before the Jamboree.
Brockman and Al. Let me tell you what my highlight was. Somebody from y'all city. Oh my goodness. From Brockman put me on me. My bad. Al put me on him last year. I actually sat right here and watched the game with Al last year with this kid. I said, John, just watch him. He from where we from. I said, I'm gonna watch him. I promise you. Next time they play, I'm gonna sit my butt down right next to him and watch him. Listen, y'all. This pass, my honest opinion. This has to be the best 10-year-old I've ever seen in my life, dog. From East Bay.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that. Yeah.
Look at
my
the real
goodness.
cat.
Yeah, I heard rumblings about them already.
He
That
raw.
cat, that boy.
Goodness. You
Yeah.
talking about the defined meaning of catching rabbits and all that?
Listen,
Yeah.
that boy. That little boy.
I
That
told
boy.
his daddy yesterday, man. Let me just get his autograph now. Because he's special. He's special, man. He's
Hey,
Yeah, he
special.
is. The boy
hey,
humble
Dean.
too.
Goodness.
King, we got us a 6-year-old baby running the
I heard.
hell on 6 years.
That's coming up.
Oh,
Like, this
I
listen.
heard.
Yeah. Yeah, he raw.
What you said?
yeah.
Wow.
Graham.
Graham.
Graham
That-
is raw,
that
boy.
cat, that boy,
Graham's the problem.
Wow.
he surprised me on both sides of the field.
Yeah.
But we see a different level of talent from our area because that's all we got. We got one
Facts.
and 30 miles. We got one Walmart, so
That's
we ain't
facts.
got very much down there.
That's
So
facts.
to see this cat, I'm like, man, and even seeing what's called over at 10U the Bucks. So we see people like that play. Like it's exciting for us, but we've seen it for a long time. These
Correct.
second and third straight. So to see them do the stuff up here, like
Exactly.
he'll go back home and he compete with somebody else that's doing the same thing that he doing.
That's
And,
facts. That's some real stuff
But
right now.
I love to see it. I love to see it, boy, because that's and the kids love the game. And
Right.
so and when you're seeing that you know that the kids loving the game and they out there for the right reason to have fun and that's what I'm gonna tell you about June, man. Don't ever let them take the fun away from you.
Right.
Hell no.
Don't ever let them take the fun away from you. It gets to the point where it ain't fun no more, then now you killing the kid because
You
they
right.
out there to have
Real
fun.
stuff,
first.
bro. That's some real stuff.
Anybody take the fun away from June? Obviously they gotta go through daddy first, but I'm gonna have a problem with him.
And mama. And
But
mama.
let me tell you how messed up I am, y'all. Don't laugh at me on this. Please don't laugh at me, y'all. Don't laugh at me. Let me tell you how messed up I am about when I drove out yesterday. Let me tell you what I did, man. When I drove out there, I went to the first gate. I went in the first gate and parked, bro. So I was in the parking lot for like 20 minutes. I don't know if somebody seen me or whatever, but we was stuck in the parking lot for like 20 minutes. And my wife said, "Hey, what you doing?" I said, "What you mean? I gotta hurry up and see 6U play." She said,
So you had that wrong.
"Look where you
field.
at, babe." She said, "Look where you at." So I was like, "What you talking about?" Like we getting a whole argument because I don't know what she's talking about. What are you talking about? I'm in the right spot. I look up, right? I look up. I was parked in the handicap. Promise you. Shit.
Oh.
Oh, my
I said,
goodness.
"Oh, shit, I had to apologize to her." No, I'm like, babe,
Yep.
I feel like I'm really tripping right now. She was
I
like,
got
"You can't help it. You can't help
I got
it."
this team. I got this team you play. The coach sent to me, so I'm gonna try to put this on the screen.
Okay.
See that?
Yeah, one more time. Get that, boy. Get take that.
Wow.
He went up there,
Yup.
got it.
Wow.
He went up there, got it.
Yes.
That's the
Hey, you need to
aerosol
send me
Dre
that,
got
Brock, so I can
going.
post that in the group, bro.
I
I was like,
That's
you got it.
amazing.
I saw that live, and
Whoa.
I was walking on our side of the field where the 10U team was, and a couple of the kids, they had to have been like 10 or 12 or something like that, but they were holding the chains. They dropped the chains and ran out and celebrated with the team, and I pulled them off. I was like, no. As awesome as that
Over
is,
there. Dre OC.
don't you dare
Yeah,
let that
Drake called him
touchdown
play.
take it back from us.
That's my boy
He
right
in the
there.
chat. He in the chat. So he
Oh, that's my boy Dre.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's
Dre, that's some
screaming.
good work. That's some good work right there, Dre. I like
That's
it.
a good
Dre
game
got the
right there,
ball.
yeah.
That's some good work right
Word.
there, man. Wow.
Yeah,
That was
Yeah,
good.
that was tough.
yeah. And so we had a couple of wild moments, especially like coming even from 14U. We had 14U, and I want to play this video because I was right next to him. It ain't gonna be full screen like that one, but I was right next to him when this hit was going off. I felt like I had to get my jump back up together. So there go the video right here. Hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna replay it so we can see the whole thing. So I'm running next to him, trying to keep up with him.
Oh wow.
That-
What's that? The one with the receiver caught the long pass?
Nah, I got that one too. I see.
Okay.
I
Oh,
put
you
that
already
one
know.
up.
You know, Rob don't send me everything already.
Oh, yeah,
You know how
yeah.
Rob is.
Yeah.
Rob, 1 o'clock
Oh
in the
yeah,
morning,
Rob
sending me
gonna
stuff.
send it.
Mhm. He gonna send it, boy, because you know I'm gonna post it. I'm definitely gonna post it too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you
Yes,
did
sir.
post that. You did
Mhm.
the one we caught that. But
Yeah.
when this little boy, when the play started out, like they probably finna give him the ball. He probably finna break to this side. So I started moving early because I'm recording, and he take off. So I started running before him to try to make sure I could be down there. Nah, it didn't work out.
Wow. But you good at that because you got so much of our stuff last year. If it weren't for you, boy, we wouldn't have had nothing last year.
Yeah, I be trying, man. I be
Nothing.
trying. 'Cause-
Yeah, you
and I
need-
know.
We need to get a hand on some drones.
I
Right.
know,
No.
right?
Yeah.
Hijack one of them Amazon ones that flies over.
I know.
Right.
Amazon's flying over yesterday.
If I wasn't coaching, that's what I would be doing. I'd be filming because I do
Yo.
have the drones, but I have to coach.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, with 12 you had some stellar moments as well yesterday. And but the 12U coach told me to go ahead and put he said, Coach, go ahead and put the tattoo on you. We're going to the Super Bowl. he said,
Oh Lord.
he said we gonna be
Whoa.
there. That boy said, go ahead and get the tattoo, Coach. You ain't got to worry about it. I was like, man, I ain't gonna have to try to remove this. I said, go ahead, Coach. Just go get it. I said, all right.
Now, just leave the last two numbers different every time. You know,
I know, right? Then I can change the year at some
Yeah.
point. At
instead
some
of
point.
like Riverview Raiders and then like 20, and then just fill it in after.
I think 12 you gonna be the most competitive this year to me.
Yeah, and I love 12U for where they at because I was a
Right.
part of 12U last year, and I saw so they had to follow a space 12U, which was almost impossible. But coming from that 12U team, then seeing what we had on 12U last year, it was like a whole rebuild. And now to watch them to come together now, like they building. It's not even a rebuild. It's like they just building. And I love 12U for where they at because we still got some of the staff that's still over there and stuff. So that's the great
My
part about
guys
it.
over there, man. And like when
Yeah.
I remember he was at the Bears. He'll tell you he was at the Bears. Like he had them announced that he was at the Bears. I called him so fast. I was like, man, what you doing? You supposed to be over here with us. So me, I called TJ right then and there. TJ, man, if you don't go and get Antonio from over there, man, and bring him over here.
And we had
Here's another one been on my butt, like Brockman be on me. Man, you don't got me over here. You don't left. Man, I gotta hear that every day from him, man. Every day, man.
yeah. And he locked in too, and that's what I appreciate about it because he locked in. So
King, I'm not sure if I sent you the video or not, but Austin did have a run in that game.
Yeah.
Why you ain't seen it? You gotta see
I
it.
thought I sent it to you. It wasn't the yardage wasn't great, but the finish that he had was violent.
He hurt that kid. He hurt. Unfortunately.
Yeah, he hurt that kid. I felt bad.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
But
football.
if you go back and watch the video, the kid, like Austin, ran into like the whole line of scrimmage, and then he bounced into the middle, and then that kid came over and stood right in front of him.
Yep.
Didn't try to square him
He
up or
didn't
go
try
for a
to
tackle.
tackle.
He just stood in front of him. So Austin just went boom,
made him pay for
over
it.
his shoulder, and you see the inertia, the force that Austin
I
had
heard.
driven into that kid's chest.
Yep.
Whipped him back, and he hit the ground hard.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. And I'm like, all that for like 5 yards.
For like 5 yards. And I didn't see the play. I was
That
trying
was the
to
most
get
violent 5-yard run I had ever seen in my life.
so I was trying to get the kids. I was trying to get the kids to line up on because we were at the end of the game. So I'm trying to get all the kids to line up. And I just hear ooh. So I'm turning around like dang.
Yeah.
like dang. Yeah.
I don't know how to send the video or not. I'm not even gonna try this.
So,
So Jess will send one of you guys the video so you can do it. If I try to do it, my phone might blow up. I don't know what I'm doing. So
said the phone might blow up.
I'm surprised I got this far into a live stream video where I haven't touched a button that sends this stream to China or something. I'm so bad with technology. It's kind of scary how I've survived this long.
You're doing good, Coach. And
That's because I set the phone down. I got it propped up by beer, by my beer koozies and a couple of coasters right now. So that's what we're working with.
Yeah. So I looked up a lot of stuff. Like after football games, I kind of go online and try to find out much stuff as I can about like other teams and little league kids. I enjoy football, and I looked up a lot of. And it looked like it was a lot of great games yesterday. And I do at some point want to, make it out and try to catch some of the games, especially on one of our bye weeks or a week that I know one of the weeks we don't have a game. So that Saturday we're gonna try to make it to that.
Yeah.
And trying to see who this was. Austin Run. Oh, here go Austin Run right here. All right, hold on. I'm about to put Austin Run on.
Okay.
Do we lose King?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
He's about to put up Austin's run for you.
I'm gonna try to put up Austin Run 42. You got to give me a couple minutes. I gotta send it over to myself, and I gotta play tech support over here.
Better you than me, man.
Yeah. But yeah, we got a great group of kids and 14U, so I don't want to dismiss 14U. Then we'll spend the rest of the time on 8U because our 8U is our challenge team this year. And and that's personal to me based on my 10U situation. But 14U, oh man. So testosterone kicked in yesterday. It was raining out there bad. They should have called the game way before they called the game. Wow. I think that he felt like he had a point to prove. And this is just me talking. This ain't personal situation. I felt like he was, just trying to get the stuff into the game. I stopped recording because I kind of felt bad for the other team. I'm like, listen, man, wow. I'm not that person. So you start seeing junk like that, and I don't want to have to capture and relive this kind of junk.
Right.
We done beat the team, and it's not like our starters were doing it because they rotating kids. So at that point, you want to see them start rotate kids stuff, and they putting in different people. So different people were doing it. So it was just we were the better team. But I think that's what it was. But that. Like I said, that showed confidence in what we have in 14U as well, because we struggled with 14U last year. So to see the organization itself, like I see the growth across the board, man, and I enjoy it. Like I said, I'm gonna be out there from 6U to 14U because I love to see the 14U play, and I'm coaching 6U. So my wife done already said I'm gonna just go home and come back out here for her game. So,
yeah.
So.
I feel like last year, like after the 6U game, we're done. Like we leave. We usually had something else that we had to do. Yesterday, we stayed. We watched damn near every game. I mean, all three of us sat there and we watched every game. I think we left like midway through the 12U game just because Jess had to go work. Otherwise, I would have been powwowed there for a little bit. But yeah, I wanted to stay. Like I said, I'm all in on this organization, man. I really like what everybody's doing. I like what I'm seeing.
Yes, sir.
All right. Here go Austin Run right here.
Oh, yeah.
You just can't hear that bone cracking. I heard it.
No, it was, yeah.
Wow.
Hey,
and also, like, not to be lost in translation here, but having taken a play on the center.
Hold on.
Yes, baby.
Yeah, big boy.
Austin just playing forward into him.
Hey, y'all gotta let Austin run. Austin had 3 touchdowns for us last year.
Hey, I'm
not just saying it because he's my kid, so obviously I'll talk about this kid has been putting in an immense amount of work. As we speak right now, he's got a weighted vest on out in the yard doing workouts.
Dang.
Oh wow.
And don't stop, bro. Keep doing it.
He doesn't. He doesn't. Like when he's on his tablet, he's watching just random 6U games. They ain't even ours. He's just watching random 6U games. He's got his trainer on Sundays. He's out here. He'll come in the garage. I'll be hanging out in the garage, and he'll go, Derek, can we take some snaps? And I'll just sit there and I'll take the snaps all day.
Yeah, you gotta reward him though. Don't forget to reward him now. You gotta reward him.
Yeah, you got that right. You got that right.
Reward him.
Yeah, the problem is all going to his head. You guys know Austin. That kid's personality
is
infectious, for one.
Yeah.
But that kid's got a hot air balloon for a head. He walks around like he is the biggest, baddest, toughest fucking kid this side of the planet.
That's what you want.
That's I was about to say that's how you feel. Sir. Nobody better than me. There was nobody better than me. I promise.
I can't get that in June
for
nothing in the world, though, y'all. June is the most humble kid I ever seen. He don't care about none of that, bro. That's
what we're constantly trying to bring Austin down.
Honestly, though, Chris, I want him to feel how your kid feels, but he just won't do that shit for nothing in the world.
Yeah.
Hey, King, I think he feel it, but he doesn't express it.
Yeah.
Because you can't run like June and don't know what you
and
are.
don't know that. Okay. And don't know that you are.
That kid's heard plenty of praise, man. That kid knows how good he is.
Yeah. He just humble.
But you know the problem I'm having with y'all. Y'all can probably help me out with this. Like this is my biggest problem that I'm seeing in the Jamboree game and last week game with him. It's like this is my Al. He run for you, Chris. He run for you too. Like y'all don't got that problem that I'm having right now. To me, he's not giving no effort because I'm not coaching him.
Think that's what it is?
I don't know what's going on with him, bro.
Well,
these practice, when we come home from practice and from the games, I'm like, I see everything. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, you're not even running. You're not doing nothing. Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Just had ask Brock and DJ. I just had that problem with Austin. I had to step away from doing any kind of coaching with Austin just because he's getting it from me two ways. He's getting it from me as a coach, and then he's going to come home and he's going to be his dad. So I'm like, I had to step away because I felt myself getting a little more not angry toward him, but I was like, dude, I know what you can do. I see what you can do. I've seen your best. Why am I getting it? Why am I not getting it out of you? So that's why I was like, you know what? I asked DJ, I asked Brock, I asked a couple of the other coaches that we got. I'm like, hey, somebody take Austin for a little bit just so I can kind of separate myself from him because I feel like trying to coach your own kid to a certain point is fine, but they're going to hit that wall where they don't want to listen to you anymore.
Yeah. Right. And then you got to take it home.
I commend you on that because there's a couple of fathers and coaches. And we came in this, me and Coach Rock were talking about this as the season was coming in, that, at some point, we're going to probably have to pull away from our kids, and I commend you on that.
Separate the parent from the coach.
Not easy to do.
But he doing opposite, though.
He said he doing opposite.
Doing opposite. And he did it. When we played in the little national game in Jacksonville, I did the same thing. I didn't coach him. I let somebody else coach him. No results, bro. Like he didn't get no effort. He didn't do nothing.
You're gonna have to sit down and have a heart to heart. And figure out.
I've had to have that talk with Austin a couple of times because sometimes I've seen him out there and he just looks lackadaisical, like he's not interested. So I've sat me and the wife both sat down with him like, hey man, like you still want to play football.
Right.
So
I have to genuinely ask him, like, hey man, like it's okay if you don't want to. Like some people are gonna be like, wow, you don't want to play, you're really good, but at the same time, man, like this is your life.
Yeah. You have to realize
I want you to want this. I can't want it for you.
We have to realize that these kids are human as well. They had them days like we had days. Some days they just don't want to do that jump. And they just not gonna do gonna do that jump. You put them out there because it's Saturday, it's football day. You still want to do this. They might be having them days and it's just not going to happen.
Right. So that's fact.
You gotta look at it that way.
That's fact.
Yeah. And for the most part, Austin will hop right out of bed on Saturdays and he's ready to go.
Ready to go.
Yeah.
And that's what I do. I let him be a kid. I don't put no pressure on him. I ain't that type of dad that, you got to get this many stacks or I'm going to beat your butt. Like, I don't care about all that. So I just let him be a kid. I ain't mad at you.
That's how you kill the dream.
Yeah. Right.
You can take something that a kid liked and had fun doing, and you can ruin it for him real fast.
Right.
Absolutely.
I saw 12 on the 12U game. I saw a little kid from the Gators, number 0. They put their running back. What's this, the Gators? I meant 12U. Got on 12U. This little boy ran like he was Herschel Walker or somebody, and he looked like he should have been a lineman. This is the first time they gave him the ball, all right, they're gonna pick up these 2-3 yards. That boy put his foot in the dirt and switched sides and went to an. I was like, oof, that's a different kid. Like this boy, he easily could be their lineman. That boy,
some of these kids got gears, man. They don't even know they have until they do something. Like, oh, I can do that.
Yeah, this boy doing spins, and I wished I would have got that junk. I'm like, God, dog, this boy going from this to this. Like, oh, okay. Was it on 10? It was on 10U. Was it on 10U? I think it was on 10U. Number 0 for the Gators. He the running back there. And I was like, man, this little boy here running like a whole nother person.
Well, I was watching the 8U game, and there was a play right on our side where they ran it. This kid stuck his foot in the ground. You remember that play, DJ?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
I mean, that kid, literally, he hit him so hard running the ball. That kid came out his cleat.
Yep, right out the cleat.
I saw that.
And then he just like, right down the sideline for a touchdown. Yep. I'm like, wow.
Wow, yep.
Dang.
It's crazy how the big kids, I was telling Chris, I say, see, that's what I'm used to. So when I'm working with our 6U, I have to remember they're 4, 5, and 6. So they're not going to move as fast as that. So it's hard.
Half these kids don't know how to put their shoes on the right feet.
Or tie their shoes. The ref. I got a video. The ref were telling Righteous to tie his shoes. Righteous looked up at him like, this ain't what I did. Exactly. I told the ref, I was like, ref, boy,
they need to make cleats with them. They need to make cleats with them grandpa straps. You know what I mean?
Straps on it.
The New Balance blue and white straps. You know what I mean? Like getting ready to mow the lawn straps.
Man,
hey,
Righteous
6U, them 4, 5, 6-year-olds gonna look at you and say, can you tie my shoe? I don't know how to tie these.
I don't know how to tie my shoes.
I can run that ball, but I can't tie these shoes.
We had 10-year-olds that couldn't tie their shoes.
Yeah, I remember that.
Speaking of, so the 8U 10, that's why I said the 8U is precious to me. I don't see 8U going 0 for 10. Like I do not see them that happening this year.
No,
I see the progression in them. I see where they can every week they can progress. They got to start from scratch. They're gonna have to start from scratch. We got stuff that we got implemented that me and Coach Al talked about that we're gonna try to build 6 and 8. 6 and 8. 6 and 8 is running mate. That's a crap game. Like that. Listen, after 6 come 8. So we got to keep that going. If we can get 4-year-olds, if we can get 4-year-olds running plays that they're gonna run on 8U, that's 5 years. That's 5 years of kids running the same and the same system. And that's what we're trying to, that's our goal is to try to build that. Then we just got to put it in place and start implementing it. Because if we got a 4-year-old, 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 7, 8-year-old, man, that's a build. He's gonna be ready for 10. So, but that's why I said like 6U is like a sweet spot. 8U is like a sweet spot for me because I know how I felt to be there. To be the underdog team. Like, you see everybody else around you doing well, and then you like, man, what the heck? Like,
and that's why I said what I said the other day. I was like, hey, man, championships aren't won week 1.
Yeah, no, not at all.
No, it's good. It's good to see because then, like, I was talking to one of the coaches for the 8U, and he's like, he didn't like the loss. But he liked the way it went because now he knows what to address. Now he knows what the problems are, what the weaknesses are. Now he can like, all right, cool. Now I can get a game plan going. Now we can fix some stuff. Now we know what to work on. And that's a good thing.
And I tell people you learn more from your losses than your successes.
100%.
Because once you take that L, you start evaluating what can I do better. If they keep raising your hand at the end of the match, now you get to be Austin, you get the big head. But when you start taking them L's, you're like, hey man, let's go back to the lab. Let's see what's going on here. So
you start thinking to yourself after a loss like that too, like, well, what can I do better?
Yeah, what can I do better? There's many nights that 10U season I stayed up trying to figure some junk out. Like, man, what the heck? Like, what I need to do? Who I need to talk to? Like, what I need to tell the kids? What I need to tell my coaches? Like, how we pull ourselves out of this situation? So that's just what that is. But I gotta play that from 14U. I'm gonna play this one. It's probably the last video we're gonna play. I got 2. I'm finna run these 2. So it was fun watching 14U yesterday, and I enjoyed. That's the air attack right here. Ooh, he went up in the air and got that one. Yeah, that's the air attack.
Dude, how do you even defend that?
You don't.
That's nuts, man. Like maybe it's I'm naive. Like I said, maybe it's because I grew up in a part of the country where it ain't like that, where I'm from. But I'm sitting here like, well, dude, what? I played football. Like, we didn't have crap. Nobody made football plays like that. I played in high school too. It's like nobody made plays like that. Like, we had some kids make some good catches, but they weren't doing like flipping over other people and like Odell Beckham, like and full extended backwards, fingertip catches. None of that happened.
All right, I'm gonna play this play and tell you the story behind the history behind this one. So that was the extra point.
Yeah.
So right before they ran that play, they ran the same play. They set up the same way. The play was it was a penalty on the play. So they had to go back and do the play again. They did the exact same play right after that. I'm like, you gotta know that this is what they're about to do because they lie. Even if you don't think that they do that, they lined up
same line, same
thing. They ran two plays back to back. I was like, okay. So that was and the reason why I said that because that shows confidence that our 14U team has. So across, like I said, all in all, man, I enjoyed the whole day of football. I enjoyed watching 8U. We learned from 8U yesterday. Shoot, 6U. 6U did their thing. Like them boy, I ain't been that nervous in a long time. We had a cheer competition that 1 year. Going out there, competing as a cheer dad. I felt the same way the other day than I felt that day, bro. My nerves and jump were bad, and I was nervous about the situation.
I was nervous as hell too. Like I got all these parents watching me. Like, you guys have been doing this for a while. Like, I don't want people to, think that I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I mean, I'm a pretty confident guy. Like, but when you got all eyes on you, and people are expecting, like, hey, you're putting my kid in a position to win, or you're putting my kid in a position to do well. There is some pressure that comes with that.
Yeah, it does.
Coach Chris,
I love every parent that we have on 6U.
Yes, sir.
Everybody is super supportive. I haven't gotten anybody complaining about, my kid's not this, my kid's not. Everybody's like, I got parents yelling at their kids for not working hard enough before I can yell at their kids. And I'm like, I love that. Yeah. And because there is a stigma with you got parents on the sideline that'll get angry and why isn't my kid playing more? Why isn't this? Why isn't that? And it's like, I understand. But like the understanding that we have in particular on the 6U from the parents that we got, everybody knows, like, especially a lot of our first year, at least first year parents, they know that their kid ain't gonna go out there and be Barry Sanders, am I? Like, they understand that everything's a development, everything's a process, and everything takes time.
Yep. And that's how it should be.
Yeah, Coach Chris, I'm gonna go ahead and correct you on that. You actually do know what you're doing. Everything we talk about, everything that you do, you doing it because you know exactly what the task is. That's why we insulate ourselves as a coaching staff to make sure everybody know their role. So you fine with what you're doing. You know exactly.
I think I'm doing all right. I gotta reel it back sometimes because you know me. I'm loud. Yeah. I'm emotional, and I will say this: I have controlled my profanity on this whole time. I think I've dropped one swear, and that is an enormous test. And you ask anybody who knows me, that's a huge testament to me.
You got 10.
So I sit here and drop profanity like a comma, like I usually do, is this team's starting to wear me down.
Yeah, it is. That's in a good way. In a good way. So this our time for the day, man. I'm gonna go ahead and play this clip. We'll reconvene, get ready for the week, and I appreciate y'all coaches coming on. You know, I appreciate y'all taking time out of y'all day. I appreciate the people that came online and viewed. You know, so I appreciate everybody, the Raiders organization, everybody else out there in the youth league of sport. So we know we all appreciate y'all, and we're thankful for this. And we're gonna try to do this as often as we can to bring, you know, get more people involved, let the parents and stuff that listen. This junk ain't just about us winning; it's about your kids out there developing. So that's what we're trying to convey across the board. So, like I said, I appreciate y'all guys coming out. We're gonna run this last little clip, and we're gonna take it on out. So I'll see y'all guys on the next one, okay?
All right.
Okay.
See you
All
tomorrow,
right.
Coach.
Heard, like what Coach be saying, heard.
Word.
Heard.
Okay, girls. Hey.
Y'all ready? 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 Raiders! Y'all ready? 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 Take it to the house. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Raiders, let's go Raiders. Raiders, let's go Raiders. Raiders, let's go Raiders. Let's go Raiders. Let's go get 'em. Raiders, let's go Raiders. Raiders, let's go Raiders. GC Raiders, let's go Raiders to the house. Raiders, let's